I got a 700 gram wheat grinder here. This is great for grinding up wheat berries into flour, but you can also grind coffee, beans, spices, anything like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and do some flour. I'm making some sourdough, and I have some store-bought King Arthur bread flour, and I'm kind of do a comparison side by side with this hard white wheat berries, which is essentially the type of wheat berries that are used for bread flour. So we'll go ahead and do a comparison and show you how the grinder works. Basically what we got, loosen up this top here. We open it up, comes with a sifter, comes with a couple other tools, and then you have the grinder there. Nice thing about these is you don't have to wash them or anything like that. It basically just wipe the inside after using it, and we'll go ahead and put some in here and see how much we can get with each side. But obviously you can get different sizes. This one again is a 700 gram, but you can get different size grinders. All right, so we'll see how much I can fit in here, but this is the wheat berries before, and we'll go ahead and grind them up and see if we can get them looking like flour. So it's 1 cup, 2 cups. So 2 cups cover the blades just like that. So I think I'm gonna start there. So you wanna keep it unplugged while you're doing it. And then put the lid on, tighten it down. And then this only needs maybe 30 seconds to a minute to get it grinded up. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we got our indicator right there. I think this is an emergency button. And then the timer right there, which is also the knob. So you can turn it up to 5 minutes, but I'm only gonna do it to the 1, and then we'll see what it looks like. All right, I actually only did it for 30 seconds because it sounded like it was good. So let's just see what it looks like. So it will be warm. You're supposed to unplug it before opening it, but we can go ahead and see that is what it looks like. It feels kind of coarse. I think I'm gonna do it for another 30 seconds. It is pretty ground up. Do 30 more seconds. All right, so it's another 30 seconds. So it does come with this mesh strainer, but I have a larger one, so I'm just gonna use that, but this is useful as well. All right, so we'll use this little included brush to put it in to the mesh strainer. All right, so after a minute, you can see how much was not fine enough to go through this strainer. So probably going to do another 2 cups and put this back in there to grind it up. You can see that's what the flour looks like strained. And let's go ahead and do another 2 cups. And I'm gonna do 1.5 minutes. All right, still have some more coarse berries here. I'm gonna go ahead and put just this in here to see if I can grind it up some more. See what happens. All right, so that is the ground up wheat. I do have a little bit left over that isn't going through the mesh. I don't really know if using this, I'm sure it's okay. I just don't know if it's like necessarily recommended or anything like that. So I'll do some more research on this, if I should just try to grind it up some more. So I'm just gonna set it to the side. I should have weighed this before, but I'm gonna go ahead and weigh it now. This is 4.5 cups. I need to get to 500 grams for my loaf. Okay, that's 800 grams exactly. 4.5 cups, 800 grams of flour. So we'll go ahead and make a loaf. We can kind of go ahead and show you the difference. So that is King Arthur. That is freshly ground. Let's go ahead and do these 2 loaves of bread, and we'll see what they look like after they're done. First impressions of the grinder, it was pretty easy to use. I'd probably like to get a larger one eventually, but the wheat berries are really easy to work with, so excited to see how it tastes and everything like that. So our bread is done. You can tell they look totally different. I didn't realize how much of a difference they would be, but this is the fresh ground, freshly milled berries right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut them open and do a taste test. You see freshly milled hard red wheat berries. Looks very nice crumb. Definitely a different texture for sure. So that is something, you know, these are two different breads essentially is what they look like. Let's see what they taste like. This is pretty much whole wheat essentially, because I guess the wheat germ and all the things that are in it, I didn't sift majority of that out. I kept grinding it up, but that's kind of what it turned into. So we'll go ahead and do some taste testing here. Kind of just demolished that piece, but pretty much know what that tastes like. Delicious. All right, let's taste this. Tastes really good. Tastes like wheat bread. Makes great wheat bread. The wheat berries dried up nicely. Texture is really nice. And again, you can tell how much of a difference in the crumb is. If this video is helpful for you guys in making a decision, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. See you in the next review video. Thanks.